Here we are in the metal shop, and we're looking at the Lele, where we've also got quite a lot of good progress since the last report. You want to show us what we're doing?
Yes, well we have the perimeter done. We have the right fender over there doing the internals. We're connecting that to get our whole front end realigned, re-squared up. Here we still have to do this inside stuff, but we're coming across.
Can we just point out here, this is the area when we started this project where we had over 1/2 inch of plastic filler, and you've reshaped all of this.
Yes, I have these pieces made. They need to be cut in and installed. Then we're going to come around, just reposition this whole front end. Any of this, we have this in fab, and then we're going to have this set back in.
You want to show them what you're doing with the fender
absolutely.
on the other side?
Yeah, absolutely. So with the layering that was originally there, all of this was basically compromised. So these are the new pieces that'll go in, all treated. They sit right in there. It's all ready to fit with what's in place over there. And then this just needs to be sandblasted, cleaned up, and then we can have that back on the car.
So this is an example of how it's really more than skin deep. You know, in years past, people would just make the thing smooth on the outside and give no real consideration to what's inside. But what Jeff's showing us here is that we're rebuilding the core of this. So it's going to have the strength that it had when new. It's not just going to be a flimsy shell with no inner support.
Peeling back all the layers, doing that as well as the lower fab and put back on there.
And you've put the quarters on since the last video too.
Yes.
I see that's
yes, and we'll have the internal pieces. We still have a little bit in here, but for the most part, these are good to go. We got the boxes that need to go back on, and then come around the tail end the same way we're coming around the front and lock it all down.
So you can see this side now. We've got the quarter in place. So this again is going to restore all of the structural strength of the car to what it had when it was new, and that's really a change in the way we're approaching restoration of rare and high value cars. This kind of work is what you need if you want to take this thing out on the track, you want to drive it at top speed, even if you just want to drive it on a rough road without having it fall apart. You need to be rebuilding this inner structure, which is not visible in the finished car. And that's a real difficult issue in the collector car field, because someone who's looking to buy a car, it's very difficult for them to tell the difference between a car that's got thousands of hours of careful work on the inner structure that you can't see versus one that's just been smoothed on the outside with plastic filler and the inner structure is just falling apart, which is what we started with here.